Welcome, everyone. I'm so happy you're here on English Story Weaver, where we learn English by listening and shadowing. Today, we explore a powerful tool to boost your English journey, your very own progress journal. Imagine a secret notebook that reveals your true growth, step by step. Picture yourself flipping pages full of achievements, no more guesswork or, "I think I improved." That little notebook becomes your guide, your mirror, and your coach all in one. But why is tracking so important? Why hack your growth instead of just studying? Stay curious, because in a moment, you'll see how small records spark big change. I promise you a method that feels like storytelling and game playing at once. You will leave this talk eager to grab a pen and start your journal right now. Ready to turn your English learning into an exciting adventure? Let's begin. Remember to hit subscribe so you never miss our new talks and stories. Let's unlock the secret of consistent progress together. Your journal awaits. Learning English without a plan feels like sailing without a map. You may drift and lose direction. When you track your progress, you see exactly where you started and how far you have come. This clarity brings confidence, turning "maybe I'm better" into "look, I improved by 20 new words." Without tracking, you can feel stuck, frustrated, or lost in endless lessons with no proof of success. A journal highlights your wins, even small ones like mastering a tricky sound or finishing a story. Each note becomes a trophy, reminding you of progress on days you feel discouraged. Studies show that writing down goals and achievements boosts motivation and memory. Your brain loves feedback. Seeing growth fuels dopamine and makes learning addictive. Imagine feeling proud every time you review your weekly entries, seeing clear steps forward. On the flip side, ignoring progress can lead to burnout and doubt, wondering, "Am I wasting time?" A blank page in your journal speaks louder than silence. It tells you to act, reflect, and celebrate. Tracking turns vague hopes into concrete evidence, drawing a bright path ahead. Think about a plant growing. You water it, note its height, and watch leaves unfold. Your English skill is that plant, and your journal is the logbook of its growth. If you skip logging, you miss the joy of watching tiny buds become full blossoms. By journaling, you claim ownership of your journey, feeling proud and in control. You shift from passive learning to active hacking of your own progress. Now you know why this matters. It fuels motivation, prevents doubt, and shows real change. Next, we will explore exactly how to set up and use your ultimate progress journal. Stay with me, because practical steps are coming up right after this. Now let's set up your progress journal in 3 easy steps so you can start hacking your English growth today. First, choose a notebook or a digital document that feels fun and inviting to you. It could be a colorful diary, a simple notebook, or a notes app on your phone. The key is to pick something you will open every day without hesitation. Second, create 3 columns on each page: date, task or habit, and reflection. In the date column, write today's date. This anchors your entry in time. Under task or habit, record what you did: reading, listening, shadowing, or vocabulary practice. Be specific. Instead of study, write "learned 5 new words about food." In reflection, note how you felt and what you noticed. Did you feel more confident? For example, "I spoke slowly but clearly when I described my breakfast." This simple structure keeps your entries consistent and focused. Third, set a small weekly goal to review your entries every Sunday evening. During review, count your wins, new words learned, minutes listened, or stories read. Celebrate with a check mark, a sticker, or a quick "well done" note. Then choose one area to improve next week, such as pronunciation or speaking speed. This creates a clear loop: record, reflect, review, and plan. Let's look at an example entry for clarity and inspiration. Date: May 7, 2025. Task: shadowed a 2-minute story on YouTube. Reflection: I copied the speaker's rhythm well, but I stumbled on vegetable. Weekly review: 5 shadowing sessions, learned 12 words, feeling more natural when I speak. Next week's focus: practice the V sound in vegetable and similar words. See how this example is short, clear, and motivating? You can replicate it each day in just 5 minutes. Now I will share 2 powerful hacks to make your journal even more effective. Hack 1. Add emoji or symbols to mark mood and energy. A smiley face means you felt great. A neutral face means you were tired. These visual cues help you spot patterns in your motivation. Hack 2. Use color coding for skills. Blue for listening, green for speaking, red for vocabulary. When you flip through pages, you instantly see which skill you practiced most. Both hacks turn your journal into a vivid map of your learning journey. They also make the process playful and creative, so you stay engaged. Remember, the goal is progress, not perfection. A messy page filled with honest notes is more valuable than a perfect but empty one. By following these steps and hacks, you build a habit that lasts and drives real improvement. Up next, we will tackle common challenges and give you a ready-to-use action plan. Stay tuned, because overcoming obstacles is where true growth happens. At first, keeping a journal can feel like an extra chore, especially after a long study session. You might skip entries when you feel tired or busy, and that's normal. To overcome this, set a journal alarm on your phone at a fixed time each day. Treat it like a mini appointment. 5 minutes of reflection you cannot skip. If you miss one day, don't punish yourself. Simply note, missed entry, and move on. This honesty maintains your data, even if it shows occasional gaps. Another challenge is losing motivation when progress seems slow. When you feel stuck, flip back to your first entries and compare. ABC. You can also share your weekly summary with a friend or study buddy. External accountability boosts commitment and brings fresh encouragement. Now, let's create your personal action plan, a checklist you can follow right away. Choose your journal format and set it up today. Define your daily habit: reading, listening, shadowing, or vocabulary. Schedule a daily 5-minute journaling alarm. Add emoji or color codes to track mood and skills. Perform your weekly review every Sunday evening. Share your summary with a friend or online group. Identify next week's focus skill and write it in your journal. Keep this roadmap handy. Pin it near your desk or phone. When challenges arise, refer to these steps and keep moving. Remember, consistency beats intensity. Small daily actions win the race. You now have a clear path to overcome hurdles and keep growing. In the final part, we will wrap up and ignite your action with a strong call to subscribe. Now you see how a simple journal can change your English journey forever, turning confusion into clarity. You've learned why tracking matters, how to set up your journal, and how to beat common challenges. Your action plan is ready. Just follow the steps each day and week. Imagine 6 months from now, looking back at pages filled with growth, confidence, and new skills. That vision starts with today's first entry. If you enjoyed this talk, please like and subscribe to English Story Weaver. Thank you for spending time with me and investing in your future. See you next time on English Story Weaver, and happy journaling.